And welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're doing Grizzlies versus Storm VOD. I already went over it. Pained myself doing so. Took notes. Gonna skip around. Gonna go over it like as per usual. Grizzlies played really bad. Um, Storm took advantage of the mistakes, but overall this game was kind of sloppy on both sides. I think both sides played pretty poorly, but we'll get into it. Not gonna hold you for too much longer. Let's jump into it. A theme of this game that you might see is that Camper pulls the puck a lot of times when he doesn't need to. He overuses the mechanic. It's a good mechanic, but when you're using it as much as he does, it almost gets too predictable. And like even if he did use it as much, it wouldn't be like a lot of times he uses it just aren't good. Like if you'll notice like behind the net here, he like kind of loses it, but his first instinct is to pull instead of just P2ing it here. Do I not have a pen? There we go. Instead of just hitting it back here and then coming back out around, he tries to pull it through his feet, and Will Sniper can just hit it because you don't get any hit priority while you're pulling. So it's a really easy ping for Will Sniper. Camper doesn't really expect it and he loses it.
Take it back from the other there to cover.
And then here we go again. Same thing. It's he doesn't see what's behind him.
Camper's there to cover.
And all he's doing is he's just pulling it, putting it right where BOS Sniper can clear it to corner, clear it out here, whatever. And Camper has to get around him. He doesn't really have that much space either. Like the puck's gonna end up like here. He has this much room to make a play to try to score with pressure from both back checkers. Like he's just not gonna score here. If he somehow miraculously gets the puck. Where if he had just kept going out, Robe would have followed him. Maybe Ghosty Ferret pops out or Ghosty Ferret covers him. Or rather, he doesn't go from there. He covers him like here. There's more likelihood of conversion, but instead he just kind of throws puck possession away, and it turns into a whole lot of nothing. Lots of Camper so far, sadly, but Camper needs to be the first guy. He shouldn't be covering the pass. He should be on the puck as the forechecker. Because the goal of the forechecker should be to kind of ride this guy into the boards, pause. But like you should know what I mean if you've played hockey. Like you want to angle him into the board so that Ferret can pinch easier. And Ferret should be worried about the pass guy. He should be worried about both, and Camper should be worried about the puck carrier, especially when it's a guy like Robe. Where if Camper is kind of just like covering Robe the whole game, and Ferret can double team when he sees necessary, it's going to be a lot easier to hold a player of his skill level to less points.
The puck up the neutral zone.
There was another note. There are like two. What is this one? Oh yeah, another Camper. So right here,
Take the puck up the neutral zone.
it ends up getting hit out by Frank and Camper. You kind of just like back up and you like leave the puck here. And Ghosty Ferret's in a weird spot where he's trying to get to it, but he also assumed that you would just hit it to the corner, and you don't. So then Robe is just kind of like, "What are you guys doing, you idiots?" Walks in, takes it, takes a shot. Doesn't score, but he should have. Next. This is a Robe critique. I think he gets a little too aggressive in this corner. I'll play the entire sequence, but like, oh wow, okay. He pushes into the corner in a 50-50, where if he loses and Camper wins, it turns into a 2-on-1 up the ice, which is very dangerous. And as we'll see, he does lose it, and it turns into a 2-on-1. And Camper gets clamped by Will Sniper. This is something I've been saying in every VOD, every game I watch, every player I critique. I say the same fucking thing. Everybody has this habit where they try to cut into the middle from the wall, which just does not work. Watch. And he doesn't even succeed, but he misses the curve, which even if he had hit the curve, I'm just not confident, because where is the puck going to end up? It's going to end up right here. Where is that puck in the feet of? Robe. Where's Robe facing? This way. Where's the puck going to go? This way. So it's all that's going to happen is if Ferret hits this curve, he's going to stay here. Robe's going to be running downhill. He's going to hit the puck this way. Or he might, hit it another direction. He's likely just going to hit it straight. Camper's going to have to bail out Ferret. But all that Camper's probably going to do is he's probably going to just hit it in this way or hit it back into the corner. And it's as if nothing even happened. Because Ferret just wasted the chance. And then they're going to recover it and they're going to break out. But because Ferret plays that like a noob. and they lose their chance. This was bad routing from Rob. It's pretty simple. I don't even really have to critique it that much. He instead of like following a more passive route, he closes the gap too quick, and that gives Ghosty Ferret the chance to kind of make space and get around him. If you'll watch, like look at how he closes the gap way too tight. I mean, way too quickly, and then Ferret gets by and scores.
Shot, goal.
This is something I've actually wanted to talk about. So we'll get into it. So I actually did draw on the note. If it'll load, will it? All right, very neat. Hello. All right, it didn't draw. Okay, so what I want Ferret to do here is I want him to get underneath the play. I kind of mentioned it earlier with where Rob was standing, but if Ghosty Ferret's underneath Rob instead of up here, he's angled in a way where if Rob tries to hit the puck out this way, Ferret's going to hit it out to the boards, and it's going to go back the other way and be a chance. Whereas if Rob tries to hit it out, and Ferret like instinctively backs up as Robe's about to hit it out, he's going to hit it back behind the net, and then he's going to have to re-break out with Robe covering him. But if he takes a little bit more of a risk, and he can still cover from back here, don't get me wrong. There's still recoverability from here if he misses. But he can hit it out and just get a 2-on-1 immediately and generate more offense. But he's just kind of going to hit it into the corner over and over again. And we get blocky hockey masterclass. As you probably just saw, the note for this next sequence. Bro, pass it. Please, just once. At least pass it for like a conditioning sake. That like the goalie isn't gonna expect you to shoot every time. I'm telling you, when you play against Chokington, he's gonna fucking square up to you every time because he doesn't give a shit about this guy because you're never gonna pass. Because you don't. You have to do it sometimes if you want to shoot here. But you just shoot it right into him. And then you're like, why can't I finish? I'm telling you. Alright. We get more camper pulling nonsense. This one's really bad. This one's an even worse example than earlier, where he's going to pull it through his own feet, and he's going to put it into here in like this space where both Orlando players are going downhill, going towards that puck, and they're going to, if they hit that puck, they're gone, and you just lose because you played like a noob. Luckily, they miss, and you luck out a little bit, and you get a P3 off, but I don't really care about the results. There was no world where this should have worked.
Shot covered, no rebound.
This is another kind of example of like how you should be playing a corner when you have already lost it. So like, Camper already won this corner. I'm gonna try to get a little earlier. Alright, so Camper's already won this corner. Sniper's reaction should be to play passive and get down here, so that when Camper tries to break into the middle, he can hit it off of him and get out of the zone and break it out. Where he just kind of like blindly runs in after him, gets into the corner, and then Camper just hits it out into the middle and is able to take a shot. As you'll see.
Rebound.
Yep.
Puck down in front, shot right at the goal.
This was just, I think that Nick was like just faded this game, so I don't really care too much, but like what is that, dude? I need to pause. We can go next. This was frustrating to watch because Moncton just couldn't get the puck out. All he has to do is get underneath the puck and P2 it. Or Nick can. But like they're both playing above the puck, and then it gets P2'd out, which is a bad pass. And then this was really bad technique by Moncton.
Corner move.
He P2'd it basically up to Brandon. He basically just passed it to him. Where if I'm running up to this puck, I'm P1ing it like this way, since Brandon's walking back, and then I can start dribbling up the ice to like actually control when I push by Brandon. He's just too far away for you to P2 it at this point. He's just going to take it off of you. Just terrible technique. Actually, not terrible. I'll be nice. Just bad. Yet another example of a player hitting it out of the corner into the middle. I just hate it. I don't like it. Gone over this many times. I didn't like this pass that much. I like the idea, but I feel like you need to sell this more, and like you have to hit it this way first, and then hit it back, or what the fuck, and then hit it back, or like carry it a little bit and pass across. I just feel like just waiting here with the puck, making it very clear that you're waiting to pass it, is bad. You do score, but It really didn't. It wasn't caused by the pass. Moncton could just kind of just hero play, scored a goal.
Second shot scores. Moncton
And then
back,
I want to go over the defense by APAP. This is a bad habit a lot of defenders have. They have the flashy syndrome, I like to call it, where they sit back really far and they just screen their own goalie. When you're in this position, this far away, you're basically doing nothing. If you crouch, you're just screening your goalie, and you're just a fucking half slab that the puck can slide underneath. Like, you're useless. No offense. This was BOS Sniper. Oh, I want to explain why I think this was played poorly. I put it in my note. I think this was bad because I believe that when you're being pressured, trying to turn on the puck is really bad because it takes too much extra time. If Camper had just P2'd this, he's gone. Like, so gone. And there's no way that BOS Sniper is going to recover. But Camper didn't hit it or he missed or whatever. BOS Sniper hits it and then beams it home. Good finish, but realistically, I don't think that goal should have happened. Like, both sides kind of just played that poorly, and the goal scorer was the winner. This play was just overall bad. So Moncton decides to check all the boxes of a bad play where he just turns and chucks the puck up, passes it well before the red line, so his teammate is being marked very obviously, and then Nick doesn't make contact with the puck. So, oh my god, I lost my spot. Where was I? Right here. Nick doesn't make contact with the puck, so APAT can just give it to Brandon. Brandon shoots. P-roller goes in. Just kind of a brutal watch. This was a good pass by Nick, but Plugs just kind of needs to clear this. Like, he's just really deep in his net. Also, the defense could probably be there for this. I think that BOS Sniper should have been more focused on his guy as well, but because he should have trusted Robe a little more. But overall, not too much I can say about that one. Pretty obvious what can be tweaked. And then this one's just Robe puts Camper in a spin cycle, ends the game. Well-intentioned pinch by Camper, but once this gap got made this big, Camper had to chase to recover, and Robe just had a free shot. Robe played that really well. Like, the step back pull was very, very well played.
Storm, take it away in overtime.
Overall, that game, Grizzlies, their breakout was fucking atrocious. Their forecheck was meh. Orlando's forecheck was meh, but their breakouts were a bit better. Mostly just off the back of Rob. BOS Sniper played pretty well for being a rookie, essentially. But that's it for this one. I hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.